Okay. Collision beacon. Nav lights. Electric fuel pump on. Prime is required. 2 little. Clear! Both. Okay. Throttle's at 1,000. Oil pressure is good. Looks a little down the bottom, but it's there. Electric fuel pump off. Fuel pressure check, and the green radio is... Oh, wow.
That was loud.
Good times. Gotta look at that knob before I do
Yeah, let's not do that again.
Radio check. Okay, let me get this thing away first. Okay, so... Great Barrington 20 Romeo, radio check.
And good afternoon, 20 Romeo. Altimeter is 2989. Radio is loud and clear, and the winds are 310 at 4 knots, favoring 29. No reported traffic.
2989 or 2989.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know what he said. It sounds right, though.
All right, so 29. That's about as close I think I can get on there. All right, so transponder is
Got it.
Okay, and taxi to the run-up area.
All right, just watch your wing over here. It's very close. My last student did not do a very good job of parking.
All right, so the whole brake throttle thing here.
Yeah, you probably got enough power where it will roll.
I was going to back it off a little because last time I was going a little too fast. Hold on now. Come on.
There you go. Beautiful.
Okay. Didn't grab the yoke, hey? That's a...
Warning has occurred.
Okay.
Do you remember what to say here?
Let's see, which way are we going to go? We got no wind, so we're going to back taxi 29.
Yep, perfect.
Great Barrington 20 Romeo, back taxi runway 29. Look left, look right, look left again, and... So did you give your student hell last time for, did they end up landing or not landing? What happened with that?
I am not really sure because the map shows a nice smooth turn, but it also records their altitude and everything at the certain times, and there's a 5-minute gap. So I can't really say like, hey, you didn't land because I don't have much to back me up on that. So I just kind of let it go.
So he could have done a touch and go or something, or?
Yep. It remains to be seen. Ooh, she looking dark over there. Maybe I should check the radar, huh?
Might be advisable. They're moving in on us.
It's starting to. Real quick. This yellow box.
Okay.
So it's over us, we're the blue dot. And so the yellow box is what's called a convective SIGMET. SIGMET stands for significant meteorological conditions. Convective is thunderstorm. So yellow is like there's the potential for it. And then red is it's happening.
Ah, and we are
So we're
a stone's throw away.
close. Yep, we're close to it. So we can kind of feel it out up there. The rule of thumb is to stay 20 miles away from a thunderstorm. And so these are thunderstorms, but they're not really that strong. They're just a yellow.
Right. But that one's
Yeah,
different.
that one you want to stay away from, but that's
Where's that?
down.
Oh, that's way south.
Yep,
Okay.
that's down by New York City. This one is kind of, it's just north of Kingston, and then this one is kind of even with Hudson.
Okay. What's the mileage roughly on that?
So right now we are 27.7 miles away from the center of that one. So we'll give it a shot, and I can try to get this thing to play, see what they're doing. So they're building. It's actually starting to fizzle out there. But you can see there's not a whole heck of a lot of movement.
Yeah. Moving
So-
slow, tapering off, moving south. Or, no, that's...
So this
North.
would be east,
Yeah.
north.
Okay.
We'll give it a shot. It does look kind of dark though, so we'll keep an eye on that.
All right. Okay, so we are doing the ground check. Parking brake is set properly this time, hopefully. We don't just go forward. Okay, 2,000 RPM. Magnetos drop slowly.
Nice and slow.
Good. Okay, chest right. Okay. Carb heat check. Oh, let's set it back up first. Okay. Oil temperature, pressure good. And vacuum gauge is good. And back to 1,000. Okay, and fuel selector, proper tank, still on the right. Fuel pump, on.
Look at
Engine
that.
gauges, check. Fuel's not that important. You just told me earlier when I was
No.
smelling it, you know. Okay, so let's, magnetos were on both. Primer is locked. Strobes on. Let's see. Okay, all lights on. Carb heat is off. Mixture is rich. Ammeter looks good. Flaps to 2. 1, 2. Trim tab. Oh man, we're going to the sky on that. Okay. Heading indicator. We are roughly just shy of 17. How does this get out of whack so quickly?
Because it's running off the vacuum.
Okay.
So it's a gyroscope in there spinning around.
Right. I know they, after a certain period of time, but I'm assuming somebody's doing this every time that goes up. So every flight, this is going off.
Yeah, when it spins down, that's how it gets
Oh.
lost. And then if it's moved while it's down, then it's all.
Okay. That makes sense then. Okay, so heading indicator, altimeter is, we did that on the radio check, and transponder goes to alt function. Okay. Controls. Free and clear. Okay, doors.
I'll get that.
Yay. And seatbelts done. Okay, that whole takeoff briefing thing or whatever, you basically said if you're under 2,000, you're going to go straight and look for a field.
And Cherokee,
So,
does Zach have time?
till I learn anything better or smarter?
Yeah, come on back.
Roger that.
Till I
Just
learn
going
anything
to
smarter,
back
that's the
taxi
way I'm going to think.
29 Great Barrington.
Okay, let's see.
So these thunderstorms, we can click on this red box and get more information. Can you see my phone? Because I have like one of those weird screen protectors. So we can click on it and we can get more information. And so this one, it's 20 miles south-southeast of Albany. It's over Kingston. And then it continues with the different airports. The Albany area is severe thunderstorms moving from 280 at 20 knots. Tops to flight level 44,000 feet. Hail up to 1 inch and wind gusts up to 50 knots possible. So
that's scary.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy, isn't it? So this one will be here in an hour, give or take.
Okay.
So we'll go up. We'll see what it looks like. We'll stay pretty close.
Probably cut it short.
Yeah, we'll come back if we need to.
Okay.
But yeah, these aren't going to be an issue. That we're super far away from them.
Okay.
But these guys could be if they continue to build.
Hail up to 1 inch does not sound exciting.
No, I wouldn't want to screw with that.
Okay, so, oh, we got somebody on the runway.
Yep.
That little RV, right?
That is an extra. It's got 330 horsepower. It's an aerobatic plane.
Oh.
So it'll do, 8, 9, 10 Gs.
Jesus.
It's fast. And Jim, if you want to go, you can.
Oh, no, I'll sit here for a while.
Okay, sounds good. 20 Romeo is going to depart runway 29 and head out to the west, Great Barrington.
Looks like it's good to the north and the east. The west looks a little funky.
Yeah, we're going to kind of feel it out. Those clouds coming over Catamount don't look super promising. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I think the weather may be heading south of us.
Hey, Joe, let me know how it is over to the west.
Yeah, I will. The convective SIGMET says they're moving from 280 at 20 knots, so I'll let you know. Keep us straight there, pal. There you go. Power's good, pressures are good, airspeed's alive. All right, go ahead and give me a little bit of back pressure. Help us right off. There we go. Okay, we're holding that 80 nice and light. There you go. Flying a teacup.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to go to the right here just hit a butterfly. There we go. That's perfect.
Need that increased rate of climb when it's warm, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to kind of aim for the 100?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and bring your flaps up nice and slow. These built up fast. It wasn't like this when I was up here before. It wasn't that dark and gray. So the idea is we don't want to fly under that.
No, not at all. Getting a little fast, so.
Yep, but not too much of a pitch up. You know that 100 is like right about somewhere in here.
Yep.
And Alex, you got good visibility all the way around outside of the rain showers. There's a couple off to the west, look like they're still on the other side of the river. There are some clouds about 10, 12 miles to the southwest of the airport that don't look super promising, but other than that, it seems to be fine. It's pretty widely scattered clouds. And it's nice and smooth.
Thanks, Joe.
I was going to say, this is smoother than it's been generally. Shooting for 2,500?
Yep.
And the extra is going to take the active 29 Great Barrington. We'll stay north and west, just flying local.
And Jim, 20 Romeo, we're going to be on the other side of the ridge, maneuvering 2,500 feet over Hillsdale, Claverick area.
Yeah, okay, we'll just stay north on east side of the ridge.
All right.
$2,300, nose down, trim out a little.
So you can see that guy over there. I would not be going in that direction,
Okay.
judging by how big the clouds are. You can also see, I don't know if I can point it out well enough, but there's like the gray and then it comes up and goes to the right. There's like a nice little curve there behind the clouds.
Yeah.
That's the anvil of the thunderstorm, so you do not want to go under there. It can spit hail, wind shear, which is like winds rapidly changing directions. That can like rip your wings off.
Oh.
So yeah, you want to stay far away. We're at a safe distance from those. But I do want you to just keep generally kind of looking up. I don't want to fly under dark gray.
Okay.
The other thing that I want to do is I want to stay below VA or maneuvering speed, so that's 129 miles an hour.
Okay.
That's going to make sure that if we do hit any of that kind of turbulence, which I don't anticipate that we will, that we're at a nice safe speed for that. All right, and I don't come up this way very often. Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
I'm pretty surprised how smooth it is up here.
Yeah, it is. It's we haven't hit a bump.
Don't speak too soon.
Yeah, I know. But I don't ever come this way, really, so we'll kind of feel it out. I want you to fly at 2,500 as nice and level as you can, and I also want you to work on keeping it below 120 miles an hour.
All right, so that's going to be a little reduced on the throttle and maybe a little pitch up.
Yep. Okay, why don't you give me a nice right turn? We'll head back down towards the south. That's a nice house right there. Don't pulse.
No. Keep that nose up.
Yes.
Orange traffic airman's on 3 mile final, runway 32 orange.
And extra whereabouts are you?
I'm staying on this side of the ridge, up just to the north of town.
Okay.
I think what's over Mount Washington is dissipating, and we just got a little cell way over by the river there.
Yeah, just on the other side of Mount Washington, it's starting to make some rain.
Got it. I've got you on the fish finder anyway.
Okay. His name's Jim. He's part owner of the airport.
Okay.
Rick owns the majority of it. Jim, it's just kind of his playground. He has, at any given time, somewhere between 8 and 9 airplanes.
Awesome.
This is a good heading for now. Yeah, he's an art dealer.
Okay.
So he sells art to mainly hotels and stuff. Very wealthy, but he would give you the shirt off his back.
Oh, I know some others like that. I've had some mentors over the years that have been pretty awesome to me, so.
He was telling me one time about how he grew up. He grew up in the city with his mom and I think brother or sister, and his room was the living room couch.
Well, you know, I mean, that keeps you humble.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, so I'm around 110 or so, maintaining altitude, keeping my heading.
So the other thing about these, so we know that they're thunderstorms. Right? We know that. But if we knew that they weren't thunderstorms or they weren't convective formed storms, the rain, so that's rain in front of us there. That's rain there as well.
Yeah.
Rain over there. I would not fly through that, mainly because you can't see through it. This, if I knew it wasn't a thunderstorm, I would feel fine flying through that because you can see through it.
Right.
That's generally the
Looks
rule
sort
of
of
thumb.
translucent.
Yep. Because if you start going through that, you're going to start losing your horizon, and then you're going to be on the instruments.
Right.
Let's do a nice left-hand turn now, getting kind of close. Actually, here, I got the controls for a second. Good weather day. You see those weird, like, rounded top clouds over there?
Yeah.
Those are called lenticular clouds. They're indicative of severe to extreme turbulence.
Oh.
It happens, you can have the controls back. But take in what those look like. It happens because the winds are so strong up there that the cloud is trying to build, but the wind is shearing it off.
They look relatively peaceful and serene. That's
Exactly.
rather deceptive.
Exactly. So yeah, you see that, you stay away from that. A lot of the times they're called standing lenticular clouds. If it's a really big thunderstorm and it's kind of clear, you'll see them over the top of it. You'll also see them out west over the top of mountains. But yeah, they're really, really bad turbulence.
It's a tower.
Oh, did you think it was an airplane?
Yeah. I saw some blinking lights, so.
Well, at least you're keeping your eyes outside,
Got my
right?
attention. Well, there's not a whole lot of things to hit up here, but if you hit anything, you're kind of screwed.
Yep, you are. I had a takeoff with my first student this morning, I think it was, where we were going in between the trees, and I had to like lift up the wing so that it didn't, brush the tree. It's like, holy Christ.
Was that close?
Yeah.
Or just in your mind?
No, it was tight. It was definitely tight. All right, so here's the deal. I would like to maintain 2,500, but I want to slow down to about 95 miles an hour.
Okay.
So how are we going to do that before you do it?
We are going to, before I do it, we are going to pull back power while I pitch up a little bit, and then I'll trim that out.
Sounds good. But make sure you get to your speed before you trim. So
Okay.
get your power and your pitch set before you trim. That way you know where it is. So when you're doing stuff like this, pitch is really going to control your airspeed. Power is going to control your altitude, which is a little bit backwards from what you would think. So use your pitch to slow yourself down a little bit. Other way.
There.
There you go.
And then reduce power to sync.
So just use power to maintain your altitude. So if you need to climb, add some power. If you need to slow or if you need to descend, bring some power away.
Okay.
All right, doing pretty good. We're sinking a little bit.
Well, I'm trying to get back to my 25. That's
okay.
intentional, Joe.
Okay, I didn't know if it was intentional or not.
I'm a stickler for numbers, I guess. So
all right.
You want 25, I'm going to try and deliver 25. Now I'm going to give a little more power to. Then once I get it kind of stabilized here, then I would trim the pressure off the yoke.
Yep. So let's pitch up just a little bit. So that pitch is going to help your altitude a little, tiny bit, but it's mainly the power that's going to maintain your altitude.
Okay. So a little over, almost 2,100 RPM is kind of where we want to be for this exercise.
Yep. And let's say you lost your engine right now. Where the heck would you go?
Let's say I'm what?
Let's say you lost your engine right now. Where would you go?
Truthfully, probably into the damn mountains because I don't see a whole lot of
Behind
fields. Something over there. Oh, big one back here.
There you go.
All
Always
right.
look behind you.
All right.
All right, cool. Let's recover back to normal flight. And if you could give me a left turn while you're doing that, that'd be great. So we can take another look at the... Watch your speed as you're doing that.
Okay.
We'll turn right back around to the south. See what it looks like.
Conventional aircraft sending you aspirin acres. Skydive activity will commence in 2 minutes. At or below 2,000 feet. Caution for skydivers, 2 minutes.
Okay, those are bumps from the hills. So you can see this one's building.
Okay.
Because the rain is getting larger.
Yep. That start to make you a little nervous, or?
No, we're doing fine. But when we started off, it wasn't making rain, right?
Okay.
Do you remember that? You could kind of see down there, it wasn't really, no rain was falling from it. So that meant that it was in the building stage. So if you were to fly underneath that, 99% chance you're going to get all updrafts. There's nothing falling out of the cloud. Now that there's stuff falling out of the cloud, now we've got downdrafts. All that rain falling out of the cloud is creating a downdraft, but we also have updrafts bringing stuff back into the storm. And then those, like the heavy rain over there, that's in the dissipating stage because it's coming down really, really, really hard. And so that, if you fly through that, is primarily downdrafts.
Okay.
So you can kind of keep that in mind. Right now, if you fly through that, it would be pretty nasty, I would say. Let's go ahead, let's turn back to the left there. Yeah, those clouds do look nice, don't they?
Yeah, it looks painterly, you know, like
Picasso was over there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind painting those clouds, but now that I know more about them, it's a little extra respect for Mother Nature, I guess.
Next is going to go crosswind 29 grid bearing.
And 20 Romeo's coming over the ridge about 5 miles to the west. We're looking for you. We're level 2,500.
Yeah, we're at 1,800, just about to turn downwind.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks really nasty over there right now.
And X is turning downwind now.
Alright, let's see if I can find the airport.
X is downwind, Great Barrington, 29.
Hey, caution for skydivers at or below 2,000 feet over Aspirin Acres. Jumpers away.
Remind me when we get on the ground to show you some of the pictures of the storms from Kansas.
Okay.
It was my first real experience with like tornadoes and stuff like that. The size of the hail that falls out of the sky down there is incredible.
You've got a hang of your aircraft there, I guess.
Oh yeah. Great, Barrington traffic, Cherokee 20 Romeo's 4 miles to the west over the ridge, 2,500 transit in the area to the south, 2,500, Great Barrington.
There's the
Hey, how was it over there?
It's not bad. That storm that was about 10 miles to the south, it's coming up on my house, if you know where that is. It's starting to produce some pretty heavy rain now. But other than that, it's not too bad. They're pretty widespread.
Great Barrington, Unicom, Cherokee 33 uniform, radio check. Advisory.
And extra is final 29 Great Barrington.
Final.
Well, you're doing a really good job with your level today.
I'm trying, Joe.
Someone is on 267 down crosswind. Runway 22 coming downhill.
So the other thing, if you're not tired of hearing about thunderstorms, you see this cloud right here? How it kind of goes up and it leans over?
Okay.
So the storm is moving in that direction or this direction, I can't really tell, because what's happening is the wind is aloft, or shearing it off as it builds.
Okay.
So that means that the wind is pushing everything kind of that way.
All right.
And you can see they're all
That's pretty
leaning.
close to the north and to the east.
We don't want to go much farther under that dark gray, right, you said? Or-
Yeah, it's not real big.
Okay.
That's the kind of dark gray I don't want to go under.
Ah, okay.
But we'll go a little bit to the left of it.
Fisher's on top. Flatus is about 3 miles to the west, landing a 1-2. Fishers.
I guess the winds aren't quite strong enough. There's these neat clouds that form around thunderstorms that you really can only see from the air. Looks like a line of clouds, and then it looks like it's got a bunch of separate waves on top. Those are kind of doing it, but not really. All right, can you slow me down to 95 again?
Advisory.
So I want you to, ooh, careful there.
1/2 mile.
Small corrections, there you go. I want you to keep us facing this direction at 2,500 feet.
Jeffrey traffic, Turkey 72 Kilo 10 to the northwest, 2,500 inbound for 3-4, Jeffrey.
All right, at this speed, at this altitude, I want you to turn and put the 12 on top.
Put the 12 on top?
Yep.
It'll
Oh
be
wait,
hard.
where's that?
Like,
Wrong ones.
like that's going to be a little tricky, Joe. I've got the magnetic compass, but...
Yeah, fuck that thing. Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 20 Romeo is about 5 miles south of the field, 2,500 maneuvering, Great Barrington.
Yeah, it's dumping over there over your house.
Yeah, it is. All right, left turn to the 3. All right, what's happening here?
Yeah, a little more. I gotta pitch down, but also get a little power, right?
Yep, and so as you get slower and slower, those power changes have to be a lot bigger to make any meaningful difference.
Okay. Now I forgot what heading you wanted, 3? Oh, 3-0?
The 3, just watch your pitch. Make sure you're, yep, you're doing good. Okay, I lied, keep it coming around a little bit. I want to go straight up the valley here. This is why I'm not an air traffic controller.
Somewhere in the vicinity of...
Yeah, the 3 on your heading indicator would be great.
Give or take 30 degrees in either direction.
All right, cool, let's recover to normal. All right, and I want you to get yourself all set at 2,500.
Okay.
And when you're done, take your hand off the power.
Jeffrey traffic, Turkey 72 Kilo, 5 miles northwest, 3,000 inbound 3-4, Jeffrey.
That way you're not trying to fly it with the power. How's our rainstorm doing?
That still looks fairly
Rainy?
distant, but you're a better judge of distance up here than I am for sure.
Ah, this is perfect. Okay, I got the controls. See that bright white cloud there?
Yes.
Most of the way up to the top, there's like this really nice gray wispy cloud. It's very hard to see. Can you see it?
Yep.
That's a good example of a lenticular cloud. It's kind of going behind another smaller cloud right now. But you can see the wisps of it is
Yep.
a good example. All right, you got the controls.
Screwed up my altitude, Joe.
That's all right. I was looking outside. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo overhead field, 2,500 transit into the north, Great Barrington.
Gotta remember to put my feet back down on the rudders after I get the control back. It's not habitual yet.
Let's bring your power back a little bit. You're going touch fast.
I think the wind got to her back there a little.
Yep. I agree. All right, let's turn left and point towards where the Catskills should be.
Alright, traffic, gosh, gotta be those the other 2 minutes. 1,000 and below. Please remember to fly the airport. Widen the pattern.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 3-3 uniforms departing 29 to the west. We'll see what's over there, Great Barrington.
All right, right here is beautiful. I want to do a nice steep turn
Either direction?
to the left. All right, so you don't have a great horizon in that direction, so just kind of feel it out.
Well.
Nice small corrections. Oh, we got to go steeper than that.
Steeper?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, come back in, look at your altimeter. Oh my God, it's beautiful, but it's gonna start going down. Pull that nose up, 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 up,
Okay.
up, 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 up. More. Good. Okay, let's steepen it up. And add a little bit of back pressure as you do that.
Yep.
There we go. That's a 45-degree bank.
That's a good one.
Pull that nose up. Pull it up, 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 up. More. A little bit of opposite aileron. There we go. Okay, go ahead and start your rollout. Remember rudder, aileron, and push. Okay, that was pretty good. We gotta get a little steeper next time.
I thought I just saw some lightning, or was that me?
Where?
When we leveled out, I thought I saw a slight flash off in that direction.
Could have been the glare.
Yeah.
All right. An airplane just took off somewhere. All right, turn me back down the.
Oh, I got eyes on the plane.
Yep, he's fine. We can keep turning.
Yep. No, I was just
Oh, yeah.
proud
you
of
see him.
myself for actually catching it.
Let's go that way.
I'm definitely starting to feel like I don't need to correct every little thing now, but it's a smooth day, isn't it?
Getting used to it. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. All right, you remember those Dutch rolls that we were trying to do last time that made me sick?
Yeah, they were traumatizing, like I didn't want to come back.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna try some.
Okay.
Okay, so you see the lake way down off there in the distance?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna use that as our reference point. And we're gonna get through the little tiny bumps here. Bring your power back just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're gonna bank to the left, and then we're gonna bank to the right. So why don't you just try it without the rudder first off, okay? There you go, and now back to the right. There you go, now back to the left. So you see how that nose is wagging all over the place? God,
Yeah.
it sucks, it's terrible, isn't it? Okay, so now let's try that with enough rudder to keep ourselves pointing straight ahead. Okay, so left rudder, and right rudder, and left rudder, and right rudder, and left rudder, and right rudder. Okay, so what you're doing wrong is when we roll out of the turn, we need the right rudder. So whichever way you're moving this stick, you need to be moving your feet that way as well.
That just feels so counterintuitive, like it's going to crank the plane.
Nope, it's not, I promise. I showed you last time, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel natural, I guess. It's going to take an awful lot of practice.
All right, let's try it.
All right.
Ready? Left, good, right, perfect, left, right, good, left, good, right. Ah, see, you're getting behind with your feet.
I'm either getting ahead or behind. I don't know which it is. Did I just see a bird go under us?
I thought he went over us. Let's go that way. I was looking up like, where'd he go?
Might have had a partner with him. It was a small bird anyway. How big of an issue is like a bird strike?
Depends on the size of the bird. If it's like one of those little starlink.
Cherokee 3-2 uniform, we're going to be heading up towards the north, Great Barrington.
If it's like a little starling, not a big deal to bounce right off. A crow can come through the windshield.
Oh.
A hawk. I've seen pictures where if you're going fast enough, it'll actually tear the aluminum.
Jeez.
So yeah, no, they can do some damage. It all depends on how fast you're going and how big the bird is.
North Jeff Evans turning final runway 32.
See how much bigger that big white cloud got just in the time that we went around in a circle?
Oh, yeah. Gaining strength.
So these clouds, they look small, right? But that's probably up at 15,000 feet, the top of that guy.
Okay.
This guy. He's probably 7,000, 8,000 feet maybe. Looks like our rainstorm is kind of fizzling out over there to the left.
Yeah, it looks a little weaker.
Alright, let me steal the controls. Okay, so I'm going towards this pond. Put your feet on the rudders and feel what I'm doing. Okay?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to go to the left. So left, now I'm going to go to the right. Right, and I'm going to go to the left. Left. Feel there's a little bit of pause in there?
Yeah.
Right, left, right. Okay.
All right.
Give her a try.
All right, let me try again. Okay.
And 3-3 uniform 20 Romeo is about 2 miles to the north of the field, 2,500 feet.
Yeah, I'm watching these storms off to the west.
I got a feeling is what it is. I just not.
Alright, hold on, let's try something else. Maybe that's not your thing. Where are you, 3-3?
I'll get it.
We're just over Catamount, right? I'm trying
that's
to figure
gonna take some time.
Alright, you got the controls again.
Alright.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to roll in to my turn. Don't worry about looking outside.
500, we'll be heading down towards the south for a bit.
We're gonna roll into what?
Don't worry about looking outside.
Okay.
I want to roll into a turn, keeping this ball in the center. You gotta step on the ball. Okay, now let's just keep that turn coming.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, that's a good bank angle. Now you see how you can let off your rudders in the turn?
Yeah.
And it doesn't fall that much out of coordination? Because if you keep that left rudder in there, see how that ball starts creeping out to the right?
Yeah.
And you're not really like being pulled right down in your seat. Alright, now let's roll out kind of abruptly. See where that ball wanted to go? It wanted to go off to the right, so we needed a little bit of right rudder to do that. Okay, let's turn to the right. And just keep your eye out for 3-3 uniform. Okay, go ahead and roll out here. There you go, that was better. I can feel your feet moving now.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the right. Get that rudder in there. Just a little bit. There you go. Now we're in the turn. Take your feet clear off the rudders.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? How that ball stays right in the center. Now without touching the rudder, I want you to roll out. The ball slides out to the left. So it all depends on how fast you're moving. I got the controls here for a second. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a steep turn. Let me have the power too. Thank you. I'm not trying to fill you up.
No, you're good, man.
Alright, so I'm going to go into a steep turn here.
Oh, we lost a lot of altitude there.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so I'm going to steep turn.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pass this to you. Ready to catch it? Which way did it go?
Straight down.
Yep. Because it's nice and coordinated in the turn. Now,
Okay.
theoretically, when I drop it as I roll out, if I do a good enough job rolling out, it goes straight down.
Okay.
Okay, now if I didn't, it's not going to go straight down. It's going to go whichever direction. You can kind of feel when it's not coordinated.
Like the inertia is going to
Yep.
pull it to the outside of the turn?
Yep. And you feel like you're not being pulled straight down in your seat. All right, we're going to keep ourselves north of the airport. Rain shower's starting to come over here, over the mountain. Go ahead, turn on just a little bit steeper here. Using that rudder as necessary. Nice and level. We're going to turn like over that way.
Okay. North of the... Okay.
There we go, that's good. This guy's going to start making rain soon. He's getting nice and dark. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's start down. We're going to start headed back. So just bring your power back just a little bit and we'll turn. So right now we're facing north, right?
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a nice descending turn around to the left and enter the crosswind.
Okay.
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 20 Romeo is about a mile to the north, going to join the crosswind for runway 29 at Great Barrington. Okay, we got about 100 feet to lose. I want to level off at 1750, all right?
Okay. Trying to coordinate that with the crosswind, or?
Yep, whenever you get there, it's fine. But keep that turn coming. Do you
Lost
see
the
the
airport.
airport?
Oh, I lost the airport. Okay.
Give me some power.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, go ahead and roll out here. Alright, focus on holding that altitude.
Great Barrington 55 Juliet, radio check, please.
55 Juliet, you're
Alright, let's go ahead and turn our downwind so we're going to be facing towards that mountain now.
Thank you.
Great Barrington traffic 20 Romeo is turning left downwind, runway 29, Great Barrington. Doing a good job holding your altitude.
So we want to be on an 11 heading in the downwind, right, roughly? Because that would be
if that thing's right.
in that ballpark.
Don't trust it. Just try to get yourself so that you're nice and parallel with the runway. So you're squeezing yourself a little bit. So let's turn to the right just a tiny bit. All right, go ahead and bring your power back to 1800. Arb heat on. Doesn't have to be perfect. Arb heat. 1 notch flaps. Okay, see what the airplane wants to do speed-wise. Okay, give me about half a turn of up trim. Aiming for 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to come around, and I'm going to let you do the approach, and then I'm going to take the controls, I'm going to do a go-around, and then we're going to come back around to land. So this way you get the experience of the approach, but not landing. Let's go ahead and turn our base. Not too steep, and keep that nose coming down for 100. Great Barrington traffic 20 Romeo, turn left base 29, low approach, Great Barrington. Okay, give me a little bit of power. There we go. Alright, so right here we're like a tiny bit low, so we'll just maintain our glide path and we'll intersect the other glide path.
Okay.
Give me your second notch flaps. Okay, let's start a nice shallow turn over to final to line up with the runway. Okay, Let that nose come down.
Oh, okay. I thought we wanted
go.
to maintain that a little bit.
No, because we're more worried about our speed.
Ah.
All right, so now we're going to practice kind of what we did up there, where you had to bring the power back and change your pitch. Small adjustments. Okay, go ahead and give me my third notch of flaps. Okay, and give me another half turn of trim. I forget if I made a final radio call.
Okay,
Okay,
so about 90
so
airspeed.
90's fine here, but we're gonna want to start slowing it down. So once we get kind of closer to these trees here, okay, go ahead and bring your power back just a tiny bit. Okay, and pitch that nose up just a little bit. Okay, see how that helps bleed off some of the airspeed?
Okay.
All right, so now what I want to do is I'm not going to take the controls, I'm just going to help you out. Full power. The nose is going to want to pitch up on you, so you kind of just got to hold it down there.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, carb heat's off. Get rid of one notch of flaps, please. There we go. Give yourself about a turn of down trim since you gave yourself a turn of up trim. And 20 Romeo's going around 29. Stay in the pattern, Great Barrington.
55 Juliet,
All right,
back taxi.
second notch up. So it's not that hard, right?
No. No, I'm sure I'm going to get really good at go-arounds.
There's a
before
lot.
I get good at landings.
Yep, there's a lot of moving parts to it. All right, third notch flaps up. All right, let's go ahead, nice shallow left-hand turn. Paying attention to that 100. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo's turn in left crosswind for 29 Great Barrington. Not too steep, a little bit shallower. There you go. See how those mountains are starting to get a little hazy? There's some light rain coming down there. Let's keep turning to the left.
Okay.
Point me right at the big mountain there.
Trying to work our way back up to the 1750.
Yep, at 100. Okay, roll out here. Okay, let's go ahead and start our downwind turn. You're going to probably have to line up, or level out in turn. Okay, just watch your pitch. Here comes your 1750. So level out just like you normally would, but without rolling out. So bring your power back. There we go. Go ahead and roll out, nice and level. Perfect.
Start the process all over again, right?
Exactly, you'll get very good of flying in the pattern. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo's left downwind, 29 Great Barrington.
Okay, so back to 1800.
Yep, but we're going to wait a minute till we get the numbers at 29 go under your wing.
Okay.
All right, there they go. So power back. Power beat. One notch flaps. See what the airplane wants to do speed-wise.
Wants to pick up speed.
Okay, so about half a turn trim. Up. There you go. Focusing on maintaining 100. So we know this pitch will give us generally about 100. That's all I really care about. All right, let's go ahead and start our left base. Not too steep, nice and shallow. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo's turn left base, 29 Great Barrington. Okay, bring that power back just like 50 RPM. Good, perfect. Couldn't have done it better myself. All right, second notch. Okay, about a quarter of a turn to trim. I don't know what that noise was. Okay, give me a little bit of power. A little bit more.
Okay, we're a little low because we can't see the numbers, right?
Exactly, so we're just going to maintain this this glide path. Great Barrington traffic, 20 Romeo's turn and final, 29 Great Barrington. Okay, your speed's great. Everything's looking beautiful. Bring your power back about 100 RPM. Good. Third notch of flaps. It's going to want to dip the nose, kind of hold the nose right here. There you go. Perfect. Half turn up trim. Power back a little bit. To power's adjusting our ascent and descent. Pitch is controlling our airspeed, just like up there. Power back just a little bit. There you go. Hold the nose just like this. Give me another half turn up trim. Okay, we're going fast, so let's bring that power back a little bit. Pitch up just a little bit. Good, beautiful, perfect. Okay, power back a little bit. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay, we got the field main power all the way off. All the way, pull on it, pull, pull, pull. Okay, now let's round out, bring that nose up, 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 and bring that nose up some more. More. Oh, I couldn't have done it better myself. Beautiful.
Woohoo!
So I helped you out a little bit, but it was mainly you doing it.
Wow.
All right, and it's going to be a left turn into the ramp.
I don't know why I'm grabbing that damn aileron. All right, where do you want it, Joe?
Just stop right here. And is this flying again today?
Great Barrington traffic, Cherokee 33 uniforms, 3 miles to the south. We're going to be setting up for a 45 left downwind, 29 Great Barrington.
20 Romeo is finished for the day.
Okay, is Rick in there? Does he want it over here or on the other side?
He's in the maintenance shop.
Okie dokie, we'll put it over here. All right, let's make a right-hand turn. We're going to put
Into
our
the
left.
grass, or?
Yep, into the grass. We'll put our left wing up against 22 Hotel, facing the same way as 22 Hotel. And just watch your leg.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. A little bit more power. And stick back since we're going in the grass.
55 Juliet departing 29er Great Barrington. And we'll be staying in the pattern.
Okay, left rudder, beautiful. I want to go just far enough so that my nose wheel's on the pavement.
Yep.
Straight. Perfect, stop. And shut down checklist.
All right. Whew.
Great
Okay.
Barrington traffic, Cherokee 33 uniforms on a 45
Flaps
to left downwind,
retracted.
29 Great Barrington.
Fuel pump off.
And
throttle
that's why I can't hear you.
At 1,000.
Nope, not that yet.
Lights.
There you go.
Lights off. Nav in the middle. Strobe off. Beacon off. Avionics master off. Power.
And something that's not on the checklist is your carb heat.
Carb heat goes off. And okay, make sure is the idle cut off. All right, master.